Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Accidental Beauty. If you're new, welcome. My name is Laura. I'm a self-taught makeup enthusiast who absolutely loves color, and today I'm really excited. I'm going to be unboxing some items from Kaleidos. This is Kaleidos Makeup on Instagram, not Kaleidos Cosmetics. So I got my package over here. One of the items that I ordered is the Space Age Prophecy highlighter, which launched around Black Friday. So I'm really excited to try that out. Once it arrived, I just didn't have time right away to unbox it and review. So now I'm finally taking some time and giving Kaleidos the attention that they deserve. And I'm gonna unbox this, do a look with the eyeshadow palette, and swatch and try out the highlighter and just have fun. So if you guys want to see that, then please keep on watching. You can see this is a massive package. Very excited to see why it's so big. That's what she said. Very securely wrapped in bubble wrap. Wow. So, wow, it's in a really nice box. Holy crap. Okay. So there's a layer of bubble wrap, and then there's also a layer of this kind of, it's not bubble wrap, but it's like this inflated plastic wrap. Oh my god, this is a gorgeous box. Wow, this is just too pretty. Okay, so it's already open a little bit. Just take this out. I don't think I'm going to throw this box out because it's just too pretty. Kaleidos absolutely nails it every time with their packaging. I don't know if they designed this in-house or if they have a graphic designer or a studio designing for them, but whoever designs this packaging just knocks it out of the park every time. This box is so beautiful. Wow. Yeah, you know what? I think I might use this for makeup storage or something because it's just so pretty. It's gorgeous. Okay, so let's open it up. Really sturdy. Don't want to break it. Okay, so it says Kaleidos Makeup on the bright side, and then inside it says, "Thank you for your support. Together we can make the future of makeup bright." Then it has their website, their social media handles. Oh, that's cool. They have a QR code so you can scan their Instagram handle and then you'll follow them. Okay, and then, wow, this is such an intricate box here. Okay, and then you take this out. And then there's some foam in here. Oh my lord. Oh, I ordered 2 highlighters. I forgot. Okay, so this is a Space Age Prophecy highlighter. Gorgeous box. Wow. And then I also ordered the Mars Melter highlighter. And then I also ordered the Futurism 5 Electro-Turquoise palette. And I think that's it. Yep, that's it. All right, let's just open this up because, oh my god, this packaging is beautiful. I don't want to throw anything out because it's just so pretty. Kaleidos has some of the best packaging in the makeup world. It's unbelievable. Okie doke. So, wow. This is holographic. Oh my god, this is really nice. It's cardboard, but it feels sturdy. It's got a nice gloss over top, and it's just very sharp. It doesn't feel flimsy. So I guess this is all magnetic. Yep. And then we open it up. Wow, this is beautiful. Wow, this is so pretty. So that's what it looks like. It is 6 shades, and I'm planning to use all of them. I got the shade names over here. I wish the shade names were printed on because I assume that they're the right way. And then we got a mirror up here. This is actually a really fantastic, all of these in the Futurism series, these 6-pan eyeshadow palettes are amazing for travel whenever we can do that again. Let's just start with this eye look. So I'm gonna zoom in and then we're gonna start. Hello, we are nice and close. I'm gonna start off by taking this light turquoise shade, which is called Force Field. And I'm gonna put that in my crease. Ooh, that is pigmented, but it's pigmented, but it's not chalky, which is really nice to see because often these types of shades can kind of get chalky and muddy. So I'm gonna blend this out. Very pretty. Wow, got a good feeling about this palette. That is beautifully pigmented. Now I'm gonna take the shade Digital, which is this darker teal, And I'm gonna pack that on the outer V. That can be super, super pigmented. And it blends really nicely with that first lighter blue. Really, really pretty. Like if you wanted to do a monochromatic look with just these two, perfect. Just gonna kind of blend this a little bit, and then hopefully I can kind of get a gradient. And now I'm gonna go into the shade Tron, which is this light metallic, beautiful teal. I'm gonna use the NYX glitter primer just because I really want that color to stick nicely. You know what? I'm just gonna apply it with my finger. Ooh, yes. Yes, that reminds me a little bit of the teal shade from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Also kind of reminds me of the teal shade from the Juvia's Place Zulu palette. Oh my god, it is so pretty, except this one is more duochromy than the other two that I just mentioned. The other two are just kind of straight metallics. This is, yeah, this is definitely a duochrome. Oh my god, it is so pretty. Wow, that is stunning. So foiled and it's so beautiful. It's like mermaidy, that's what I would call this color. And I got some on my inner corner, which I didn't want to do. And this color blends so nicely with the other two teals that I put down. I'm just going to take, what was one called? Digiteal, the sort of dark matte teal that I have on my outer V, and I just want to blend it with Tron. This is so pretty. Okay, let's do inner corner and then I'll do lower lash line. I'm actually going to take a little bit more of my NYX glitter primer. I'm just going to stick that right over here and right over here. And now I'm going to take the shade Shockwave, which is this beautiful silver that doesn't seem to want to focus. And I'm going to put that on my inner corner. I'm really excited because I don't have too many silver eyeshadows, so I'm actually really looking forward to using this one. Okay, it doesn't seem to really pick up on the brush super well. Let's see how it applies. It's like a little chunky, but very, very glittery. Oh wow, that is an inner corner shade. Absolutely stunning, and applies with a brush actually really well. Let's take the shade Voltaic, which is this sort of like mac and cheese orange. And I'm just going to run that under my lower lash line, just on the inner part. Wow, that is beautiful. Ooh, that is so pretty. And my camera really doesn't want to focus today. What the fuck? And then just wipe off my brush a little bit, and then I'm going to take the last shade, which actually shows up as the first shade here. This is Wired, the brown shade. And I'm just going to go along the outer part of my lower lash line. It's actually a really nice brown. It's like a very cool tone brown. Just use it to kind of draw a wing. Just kind of draw your eye upward. I feel like this palette probably could have done without the brown. Like, it's nice and all, but I really prefer the blue, like the teals and the orange. So I feel like maybe if there was like an orangey brown, because now I have to blend these two colors together and they don't really blend. There's kind of a dramatic difference in tone. Orange, try and blend it out here. I mean, it's okay, it's not bad. It did blend out really nicely. Okay, I'm gonna disappear off screen, do my lashes, mascara, liner, whatever, all that. And then I'll be back and we'll talk about the highlighters. I'm gonna leave my lips for now. I'll finish off, I'll figure out something to do with them. Okay, so let's unbox these highlighters. This is ridiculous. So this is the Space Age Prophecy Multi-Chrome Highlighter. It's in special packaging. It's more like it's plastic rather than cardboard like the Mars Melter. So I'll just zoom in so you can see the packaging, and then the actual component is inside, obviously. So this is the outer packaging versus their more standard packaging, which looks like this. So I'll just unbox this real quick. Oh my god, so this is the actual component. And then you open it up and then, wow, this is beautiful. So you've actually got like a protective layer over top, but it's like a very, very light green, it looks like. I'm very excited. I think this one's supposed to shift from red to green. Right now I'm pretty much only seeing green, maybe a hint of pink. And then we've got this Mars Melter, which is in a similar box, just, the Space Age one is like, what is this? Kind of like a textured, but like still a little reflective plastic, I think. I don't think this is metal. It's like almost like those tins for like mints. That's what it kind of feels like, whereas this is the same kind of container, just like kind of a more soft semi-matte plastic. And then we open it up and this one is red. All right, I am so excited to try these out. My face is gonna look a little crazy, but that's okay. I only have one highlighter brush, so I'm gonna have to wipe it off in between. On my left side of my face, I'm gonna do the Space Age Prophecy. The little protective thing fell, so that's what it looks like. Very, very excited. Oh my god. So I don't know how it shows up on camera. In person, it's like reddish. I'm not getting much. I'm getting a little bit of that green. I feel like the green is showing up more on camera. Wow, this is such a unique color. Definitely does not go with my look today, but that's okay. Wow, absolutely stunning. Got a little bit of a kind of grayish cast when I turn my face. I've definitely seen a lot worse before. Just, wow, highlight my brow bone. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. This is like literally out of this world. Let's try Mars Melter. Well, that one doesn't seem to show up as well with a brush. Wow. So this one, it's more of like a pinky red, whereas this side, which is just showing up white on camera, in person, this side is like a true red. This one is definitely a lot pinkier. Both very, very unique. And then this one, Mars Melter, doesn't have that gray cast that I'm kind of getting slightly with Space Age. Let's highlight my brow bone. This one also isn't quite as intense, it seems. It's a bit more subtle. Well, subtle for like, you know, a reddish pink highlighter. You know what? I'm gonna do Space Age down the nose. Oops, kind of mix the two. Oh well. Take a little bit more of Mars Melter. Just go over that a bit. You know what? Let's take a little bit more of Mars and put it up here. Yeah, okay, so Space Age, I can definitely see it's like red with yellow, and then it looks green in the pan. I can't really describe it. It looks like Space Age, like it looks like it's from space. And my lash does not want to stay down. Yeah, this side, Mars Melter, which I don't even know, it might be getting washed out on camera. Hold on, let me turn my lights down so maybe you can see it a little bit better. Space Age is described as a duochrome highlighter, whereas Mars Melter, it's described, so I don't think this one, it's kind of duochromy, but it's kind of more of like a traditional glittery kind of highlighter, whereas Space Age, it's glittery, but it doesn't look glittery. Like, unless you look really, really closely, you definitely get more of that duochrome effect. I'll just read the way that they describe them, which I probably should have done first. So this is the Space Age Prophecy Multichrome Highlighter, a multichrome champagne highlighter. Yeah, I guess I get that, champagne. With a supernatural green and fuchsia shift. Destined for ultimate illumination, this color-shifting glaze is the chosen one the universe has been waiting for. I love that. Whereas Mars Melter is described as a peachy caramel. Not really getting that. A peachy caramel doused with a magenta red glow. Yeah, definitely get that magenta red glow. Melt through this Martian mousse and treat yourself to a warm scoop of creamy crimson and peach. I think that's pretty accurate. So this is the final look. I am impressed. I mean, I've heard such good things about this brand, but honestly, they did not disappoint. I'm so impressed by the quality and pigmentation of this brand and the fact that their prices are honestly pretty reasonable. So I ordered on November 9th, delivered December 7th. Okay, so I've had this for a couple months actually. It only took a month to get here. So you know what? That's pretty standard when it comes to shipping things from China. So I'm actually not too disappointed. Let's break down these items one by one. So I'll start off with, wow, this slides around a lot. Okay, first of all, this little guy slides around a lot and actually can fall out. Case in point, can actually fall out of here really easily. So I don't love that. I don't know how they can improve that other than somehow making the space here a lot thinner. Like, I don't really know. Honestly, you know what? They probably, like, I would have just preferred to have the shade names printed directly on here. Of course, it would ruin the artwork, but it's just annoying to have one of these protective sheets. Although anything with a mirror, it's nice to have something there because you don't want your eyeshadows to explode. You don't want them all over your mirror. Every single one of these shades performed absolutely beautifully. Wow, my lashes are not wanting to stay in place. Well, ignore my lashes. Every single one of these shades performed beautifully. Beautiful colors, beautiful pigmentation. Blending was phenomenal. The choice of colors in this palette was really, really well curated, and the palette artwork perfectly encapsulates those colors. Again, as I mentioned before, the only one that I didn't particularly love or agree with the color choice was the brown shade, which is called Wired, I believe. Yeah, that was the only shade that like I could have done without personally. Like, it's nice and all, but okay, if I go through one by one, so the shade Force Field, that light turquoise, blended out really, really nicely in the crease, super pigmented, and didn't blend out muddy, like, and I can still see it. It's such a nice color, blended beautifully with Digiteal, the darker teal shade. Just like the exact tones that they chose mesh so well together. Those two with Tron, that duochrome teal shade, the three of them just work so perfectly. And Tron is a shade, as I mentioned, that shows up in a lot of other palettes, but the fact that they made it more duochromy really sets it apart from other brands. It's not too duochromy, but it's one of those beautiful shades that is such a standout. It just elevates any look. It's so beautiful. And then Shockwave, that silver color, is exactly the shade of silver that I've been looking for. It's almost got a bit of like a green shift to it. I can't really tell if it's a duochrome or not, but it just goes with the blues so well. Like, it just, oh, it's so beautiful. It's a very light shade, like in terms of pigmentation. I was kind of hoping it would be a bit more opaque, so I'm glad I used it as an inner corner highlight because it looks like that's kind of what it's meant to do. It's very glittery. Absolutely beautiful. Maybe just because I got a little bit of turquoise in my crease that it looks a little greenish, but regardless, it's absolutely beautiful. The shade, what did I do next? Voltaic, the orange shade, just like a gorgeous mac and cheese orange, and goes with the blue so well. I love the combination of turquoise and orange. I think they pair so nicely together, being complementary colors, and I'm really glad for the addition of the orange. It makes this palette different than a lot of other palettes I've seen that have sort of tackled this color scheme. By adding that orange, it just adds something a little bit more unique, and that means you can create looks that are a little bit more unique. And then the shade Wired, it's a very cool tone brown, which is nice. It would probably be a really nice shade for filling in eyebrows if you've got like cooler dark brown hair. I think that could be a really nice option for you. And that is everything. I would give this palette a solid 5 out of 5. Absolutely excellent choice of colors, excellent blending, pigmentation. Just the quality is top notch and I'm just really impressed. And it makes me want to try other palettes from this brand, even though I really don't need more eyeshadow palettes right now. But this is an excellent choice. Excellent quality. Really makes me want to check out more from this brand because it's just expertly done. Like, bravo. All right, now let's talk about the highlighters. So I'll talk about the Space Age first. I love this highlighter. It is unlike anything I've ever seen before. I really love the idea of duochrome highlighters. I think it's a spectacular way to make a statement on your face. Unfortunately, with all the mask wearing that we're doing, you can't really do much highlighting except for maybe your brow bone, I guess. It is so dreamy. This is also a shade that I think could work on pretty much any skin tone, which is incredible and very difficult to do. Like the campaign photos that they posted, I'll just post them up on screen over here. They had a couple different models. I think they had one of Asian descent and then there was also a black woman, but just it shows up beautifully on pretty much any skin tone. Again, I got a little bit of a gray cast. I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera. It barely shows up in person. It's there, but it doesn't really show up too much. It just makes such a beautiful statement. It's such a unique color and the shifts are also really unique. So I love it for that. I give it a solid 11 out of 5 because it's just so cool, so pigmented. Really like it. It's not too glittery looking, even though it is actually glittery when you look closer. It doesn't look super glittery when you're like looking at it kind of from like a normal distance away. And even though I do like glittery highlights, I like that it's not overpoweringly glitter and it's more just the duochrome. And then when you look closer, then you see the glitter. It just sets it apart from other highlighters. All right, and then lastly, Mars Melter. This one is just your standard highlighter formula. If anything, it's a little bit on the sheer side in terms of application, but you can actually, I don't know if it's gonna show up well on camera. Yeah, it's kind of a more subtle highlight, but still gives you a dramatic effect because of the color choice, which is really interesting. I think this is kind of meant more for someone who likes a subtle highlight, but still likes to play with color a little bit. The formula is beautiful. It gives a really nice, I guess like natural highlighting effect with bold color. Normally I go for a bold highlighting effect with bold color, but I'm not mad at this. It is very pretty. And also, of course, the packaging is stunning. I personally prefer something a little bit more intense when it comes to highlighter, case in point, but still absolutely beautiful. 5 out of 5 for sure. So that's everything that I have to say about Kaleidos. I'm so happy with my purchases. I can't wait to see what this brand comes out with next. They actually just released a collaboration with Angelica Nyqvist, I think is how you pronounce her name, which looks absolutely stunning. I didn't end up buying it and I regret it just a little bit because it's sold out now, I think. Looks like this. Congrats, Angie and Kaleidos, for such a beautiful looking collaboration. Honestly, it looked so beautiful. So congrats to them on a stunning collaboration. And I can't wait to see what this brand comes out with next because they just, everything they do is really well thought out. And that's one thing that I really respect about this brand is there's heart and soul, and obviously they're a business. They want to make money at the end of the day, but they really care about what they do. They care about, it seems, they care about their consumers. And there's just so much love put into the packaging and the thought around each collection. Most of their collections are space themed, and everything, just from the names to the packaging to the branding, everything seems to really fit within that theme. And I just love that commitment to the branding and the style and color choices, and like from the packaging as well as the actual products. The formulas also really match with the whole space theme, like especially the Space Age Prophecy highlighter, and even just this packaging. It's just, everything is so well thought out. Just overall, the brand is just so all-encompassing. It goes beyond like thoughtful. They and their team and whoever they work with, they're branding experts inside and out. Everything is just flawlessly executed. And yeah, I'm just really impressed with this brand, and I definitely want to check out more stuff from them because I'm so blown away by the thought put into everything. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below if you tried any of these products before, or if you're thinking of checking out this brand. I highly, highly recommend them. So yeah, if you're fans of this brand or you've been eyeing this brand and you are thinking of making a purchase, anyways, feel free to discuss below. I love having conversations with other makeup lovers, especially people who love really bold, colorful makeup. So I'd love to just kind of start a discussion, start a little community here with other people who kind of, you know, share my interests. If you like the type of looks here that I do on my channel and you want to see more, I would love it if you could follow my other social media where I post a lot of the looks that I do here on my channel, as well as just some other ones. So if you like really bold and colorful makeup looks and outfits, then I'm sure you'll love those, and I've got links below. And if you enjoy the type of videos that I do here on my channel, I'd love it if you could subscribe. I post at least once a week. Sometimes I post twice a week. I'm trying to start a community here on my channel of people who are interested in the same kind of things that I am. So I'd love if you could join the little community, and I'll see you guys next time.